So we had another CPAC in America, the Conservative Conference, and Liz Truss alongside Nigel Farage became the highlight, obviously. They were speaking to the audience, they did a couple of interviews, but this is actually about Liz Truss speaking to Steve Bannon, going on his show, which again, the liberal establishment in Britain are having a meltdown. The mainstream media, all the pundits are saying that Liz Truss should be suspended for going on Steve Bannon's show. How dare a politician be interviewed by the media? Because it's new media, alternative media, is not allowed. Anyway, Liz Truss and Steve Bannon were actually discussing the deep state and what happened to Liz Truss as Prime Minister. A similar conversation as she had with Nigel Farage on his show, but this actually gets quite juicy because Liz Truss doesn't hold back.
We love the strong Tories, not too crazy about the rhino Tories, right? Talk to us about it.
I wanted to cut taxes. I wanted to cut the size of the administrative state, and those people didn't like it. The economic establishment in Britain wanted to keep things the way they were, and they did. They got me. But I have learned from that, Steve.
You did. Hold on. Was it The Economist that got you? Was it the Financial Times of London? Are these the people we got? This is the party at the City of London. Are they the ones that run the deal over there?
These are the friends of the bureaucratic establishment. They are the friends of the deep state. And they work together with bureaucrats, of which we've got many more in Britain than you have here in the United States, to keep things the same. And people in Britain aren't happy about that. They want change, but it's being stopped. And that's why we need a bigger bazooka.
Listen.
Bigger bazooka. One of the interesting things about this is Liz Truss actually explaining to Steve Bannon and the American audience the difference between Britain and America when it comes to the establishment. And they were shocked when they found out that the establishment doesn't change regardless of the election result. In America, when a new president comes, everybody in the White House changes. Like literally the whole system changes. They bring in their own new people. In the UK, obviously, the civil service that we have in Whitehall, they don't get fired. They don't lose their jobs. They still stay in place regardless of who the party in government is, regardless of the Prime Minister. And this is a big problem. And Liz Truss actually going after the newspapers and telling the truth about the fact that these are the friends of the bureaucrats. These are the reasons that they will come for you. These are the reasons that the actual establishment and the state will come for you. They don't want you to tell the truth, especially if you're a former Prime Minister. There's absolutely no way I could see, even if Liz Truss is the best person for the job, I would never be able to see Liz Truss being able to become Prime Minister again. They're not going to allow it to happen. They were going to try their best to prevent it. If you think the situation in America is bad, with the FBI colluding with the Democrats, for example, to stop President Trump from returning, and all the other stuff that we've already exposed, in Britain, we are more restricted.